Getting back out there, how'd it feel to get back out onto the court after missing, I think, 4 or 5 games of that injury?
It felt good just to get out there, get some running. In LA, it's always like when you're growing up and you see LA Lakers, it's like a team you want to always play against, or what I'm saying. So, first game back, it felt good. Got some good bump. Just trying to get back in my groove for real. So.
Was it frustrating for you to have, arguably your best game of the season against Indiana and then have the quad thing flare up again?
Nah, it wasn't bothering. I know that's how I can play every game, so just making sure I maintain that and even more, I think. But I don't think it was like frustrating at any moment for me just to feel that after the game and had to kind of bounce back, body health as well. So.
What are some of the things you guys are working on during this stretch where you have some actual real practice time?
A lot of execution. Like today, we went over some stops games, transition stuff. A lot of things that we need help with each other. But the main thing is just getting some bump, getting some grind in before with this 3-day break or whatever it is. Come together as a team more and just continue to build.
What happened with the accident in Houston?
Well, I was in the Uber and, the person behind us, they hit us and back and hip, and that kind of flared up a little bit, but it wasn't nothing crazy. It wasn't, a crazy car accident, but
Just enough of a joke.
yeah, it was pretty weird because I haven't been in that situation, especially in the Uber and stuff on the way to, hang with my teammates at the mall or whatever. So yeah.
Did the Uber driver realize he had an NBA player in the back seat, and was he more worried about the accident?
He was more worried about the accident, I'd say, because I was in regular clothing. I was in my regular drip, sweatpants, hoodie. So I don't think he realized.
You didn't know you were.
Nah.
You're a normal
The guy that hit you needs
Well, I
to be
mean,
more
it's
concerned.
well, but I mean, your name. I don't know. Do you use do you have your real name on the?
Heck nah.
Because
That'd be
is not a very common.
Nah, it's not. So, ball heads.
Learning a little bit about
But nah.
some of the subterfuge that happens with those kind of things too. You don't use the real name on the Uber app, the Eats app.
Nah, yeah.
Yeah.
So you had the quad, then you had that, then you came back like
weird,
you said,
man.
and
That
then
was-
the quad came back.
Yeah, that was like a weird couple of weeks, a weird couple of days. I think at that time I was like, damn, it's not like I could get mad. It was just a series of events, life be life. And so just got to get through it and make sure I'm sticking up to my vitamins and that's getting reps, getting to the basket, getting reps shooting, technique, getting reps attacking the basket and finding guys. So, yeah.
Good to have Donovan back out there today.
Oh, heck yeah. I didn't think he was gonna practice today, but he was able to get out there and he helped us a lot just to, get some more chemistry going, getting in the guard big drills, onto the rim, just building our chemistry as well.
I asked Chauncey this, but how are you and your teammates navigating the ups and downs of an 82-game season and staying grounded through it all?
I think right now we're just focusing on staying together. There's been times in the game where we kind of drift away from each other. And those moments is where we kind of come back in the locker room like, all right, let's talk and let's talk it out and let's bring that togetherness back like we had in the preseason and the first couple of games. And we noticed that, it's not like it's going over our head or anything like that. We're noticing sometimes we might drift away when things start to get hard, but Chauncey and the rest of the team, we all trying to make it a big thing for us to just stay together when things come to try to tear us down.
What do you need to do to take a charge? Or what are some of the things that a player needs to do in order to be effective at taking charges?
I think taking charges?
Taking charges, yeah.
Like Tumani and Barry and them?
Yeah. I mean, you could take them too if you move away, yeah, but...
Yeah, I could. I think Tumani does a good job at kind of reading it before. I think it's like an instinct thing for Tumani and the guys in the league that do. They kind of notice the eyes and the person that has the ball, and even if it's a pass and they still stop there to wait for the guy to fall down and kind of drop on him, because that's happened to me before, where I'm just like, I'm letting it go and I'm still, but I worked on that to kind of throw it and stop and stay balanced. But I think it's kind of like an instinct thing to where those guys have to just notice early, kind of get over there early and probably stay away from those guys that are a little bit more explosive to kind of like maneuver out the way, knowing who you're taking the charge on. But some guys are really brave. You know, they'll take charge on Giannis and guys like that. And you see Bron take charges, like it's not like a it's just a hard thing out there at that point.